Shut your door quietly.
What for?
I want us to carry on sleeping till we get ourselves sorted out.
Right. I'll just get the bags then.
Yes, quietly.
They're back.
Who is?
The Grants. I'll give them a minute and I'll make my report.
What report?
She asked me to keep an eye on the house while we were away, didn't she?
Well, she did, but that was just a neighbourly thing to say.
Hey, I take my duty seriously and I'll tell her exactly what happened.
Suppose you get young Karen into trouble?
Me? It's me that's trying to keep her out of trouble. Are you sulking now?
No.
Sheila'll be glad I told her, you'll see.
No, what about Karen?
And so will she be in years to come.
Harry, all you're doing is causing trouble.
Why don't you keep out of it? And this pan here's still got some potatoes in it.
I haven't washed that yet. You know what our problem is, don't you? We haven't got enough to do.
I'm taking driving lessons.
Yeah, well, that's only an hour or two a week, isn't it?
That's why I'm taking an interest in the neighbours' welfare. I'm going round to report to Sheila.
I wouldn't.
Ralph, there was a lad spending the night in there.
So where's the harm? They seemed happy.
All right, suppose it was your daughter that was carrying on. Wouldn't you want to know?
I wish I'd been lucky enough to have a daughter.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, as a parent, you're better knowing.
Thought you chucked that in the bin when you left the office for the last time.
No, lucky I didn't. As one door closes and all that.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just seeing if any of my old contacts would be of use in the campaign.
Well, thanks for your support. But, well, I think if I'm going ahead, I really ought to stand on my own 2 feet.
Whatever are you talking about?
Becoming a magistrate.
I'm talking about the campaign to get a Pelican Crossing in Dortmund Way.
Anything exciting?
It's a French letter there.
I beg your pardon?
A letter from our Barry there, by the looks of it.
Well, let's have a look. Hiya. Hiya, love. How are you?
Great.
Everything all right, Chuck?
Yes, smashing that. How was the course?
Oh, don't ask him, love.
Absolutely superb.
He's talked about nothing else all the way back from Basingstoke.
How's Auntie Margaret and the kids?
Great. Sends her love. Hey, love, you've kept this place lovely and clean.
I should think she has. It's easy when you're on your own, isn't it, girl?
Our Damon rang.
Oh, how is he?
Oh, he seems to be enjoying himself.
That sounds bad.
No, he's all right, Oz. He said there's more scousers down there than there are up here.
Yeah, because there's plenty of work down there in that other country.
Well, I said don't start him off. I want a bit of peace.
So how was the course? I thought it was just an update on the health and safety.
It was, but there was a couple of speakers there, girl. They were absolutely inspiring, like a breath of fresh air.
So what else did our Damon have to say for himself?
Oh, not a lot. He's all right, though.
Hope he didn't get in any trouble.
He's okay.
Wish I had your confidence, love. Just seems as if every time somebody goes away in this house, there's trouble.
Rubbish. That's all in the past. They're all grown up now, right, Kegs?
Right, Dad.
This Kathleen Monaghan must be a very strong character.
How do you mean?
Oh, to have a child killed and then start a campaign for a crossing at the very spot.
Well, she really cares. It's a rare quality.
This could take up an awful lot of your time.
That's something I've plenty of.
Which reminds me, let's go down to the library.
What for?
A book? On English law.
Jumping the gun a bit, aren't you?
Well, one must be prepared.
Nowhere near being selected yet.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with but a single step.
Grief. Confucius?
I don't know. I just picked it up somewhere. Expect I shall have to broaden my reading.
Why?
I don't want to be like that judge who didn't know the meaning of shooting the dragon. I mean, I've got to keep in touch, get streetwise.
You've got a long way to go. I think you find it's chasing the dragon.
Well, whatever. But don't you agree that a magistrate needs to keep in touch with what goes on at the grassroots?
Of course. Why don't you come down to the next meeting of our crossing committee?
I might just do that. Margaret Thatcher started out as a lawyer, and I'm sure Dennis retired from the petrochemical industry just like you.
Oh, we'll have to get Terry out of the house more often.
I love coming back to bed in the afternoon. Hey, we'll have to start thinking about our holidays. Be able to do this all day then, won't we?
I'd like to lie on a sun-soaked beach, no offence.
All right, then. Where'd you fancy? Greece, Spain, Italy.
Where can you afford?
Southport.
Have to get up there, more pennies in, eh?
Oh, I've got bags of time. Haven't got a drop till 2.
What time is it, anyway?
Oh, hang on. 1:45.
What?
Hey, what are you doing?
Tony's coming around at 1:30.
Oh, why?
You know why.
If I knew, I wouldn't ask, would I?
He's drawn up a short list of case histories. I think we're finally going to nail this consultant.
Sandra, you're on a hiding to nothing. You don't nail consultants. Think about what you're doing.
Preventing a man doing unnecessary operations. That's what we're doing.
No, you're not. You haven't done anything.
Yet.
All you're doing is jeopardising your job. You're taking files from the hospital. That's illegal.
The end justifies the means.
Just what is this committee of yours going to do?
It isn't my committee. I'm just supplying some new enthusiasm, bit of expertise, and some good contacts.
What are you going to do? Barricade the streets? Lie down in front of the traffic, or what?
I don't think you're taking me seriously.
I am.
You're not. A child was killed there a year ago. Young Adam was knocked down only the other week. That road is crying out for a crossing.
Yes, but there are ways and means of doing it. Go through the correct procedures. Inform the council, such as it is, and let them look into it.
Let other children get knocked down.
No, of course not. Don't be silly. But I don't think vigilante groups, however well-intentioned, is the right way to approach the problem.
Well, I disagree. They've tried the patient approach, waited for the council to do a study and get something done, and the result of the delay is young Adam being knocked down. In this case, I think we're justified in taking some action.
You're going to be a lollipop man?
My role is to organise the troops to do that.
Oh, and who are these troops going to be?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Well, there's a likely candidate. And Ralph?
Is it legal to have unofficial lollipop men?
I don't know. I'm sure it's morally right, Annabelle. And I'm surprised at your attitude, you being a jogger.
It's always difficult in situations like this. I thought it best you knew.
Yes, thanks.
Especially with Tracy Corkle and that. These things are best nipped in the bud. And apart from that, well, everything's been quiet.
Good.
Hey, your partner went out early, didn't he?
Yep, he did.
Want anywhere special?
Yeah.
Where to, then?
My job.
No trouble at all, lad. See you at about 2 o'clock. OK. Ta-ra, Dave. Dave Butler's coming round this afternoon, OK?
It's your day off.
I know, that's why he's coming round. It is important. They've been on strike there nearly a week. They've heard nothing from the union yet.
That sleep's really unsettled her.
I'll go.
What's up? Did you have a lad staying here while we were away?
Not staying, no.
Did somebody stop here overnight?
He slept on the couch. I was scared.
You scared?
I had some funny phone calls.
Who from?
Well, some of them were from our Damon. He wasn't messing round. The phone in his new boarding house was on the blink, but he got through eventually.
Who was the lad?
Kai.
They missed nothing round here, you know.
Harry Cross.
Who else?
I was, well, not scared, but unsettled. They were funny phone calls.
You've no idea who from?
That Sally Dinsdale called round one day. She was in a bit of a shaky state.
What did she come round for?
There was something about the tutorial. There was more than that.
How do you mean?
Well, I think she wanted to talk to you about her husband. So I asked her, did he send that letter?
God! What did she say?
She said it wasn't his style at all.
Too right it's not. He's more into giving defenceless women black eyes. Why did you ask her that?
'Cause she asked me if I thought you'd stop going to classes because of her. If it wasn't him, who was it?
God knows. Some lunatic. Did you ask her about the phone calls?
Didn't see much point. You don't think it could have been Matty, do you?
No, of course not. What made you ask that, though?
Just with it saying about you interfering. I saw Matty and that Mo one together in Abercrombie Square.
Out? Together? Wide open? Oh, God, well, your father's going to have to do something about this, whether he likes it or not. Just how keen are you on this guy, Willis?
Oh, he's just a mate.
That's the sauce, please, Ralph. How long are you going to keep this up for? I could have saved that girl for myself. I said to Sheila, we don't want another Tracy Corkill on the close, do we? Why are you sulking? How old are you? You can't keep it up, you know, because I won't stand for it. Look, if everybody took an interest in community affairs like me, the world would be a better place. Ralph, Ralph, Ralph!
You sound like an Alsatian with a cough.
Well, at least you're talking to me. I'll make a pot of tea while you're up.
So I'll see you in a couple of hours, then.
Right.
Hello.
Hello. I've come to see Bobby. Dave Butler, Bragg's Engineering.
Come in, love.
Thanks.
Pat said Teddy'd gone to my op. Where do you suppose that is? I mean, there's not many places we haven't seen in our time on the railways. My op. Have you ever heard of it? Is it in Wales? Look, Ralph, I can't stand much more of this. I'm a patient man by nature. Right. I'm going out for a few minutes. When I come back, you'd better be talking or there'll be trouble. Hey, you've caused murder in our bungalow.
I've caused murder in yours. What about you interfering in ours with your snidey little tails?
I only told your mother what I saw. I was asked to keep my eye on things. And I take that sort of neighbourly duty seriously.
Get away. You're a nosy old man with nothing better to do.
Are you the generation I fought Hitler for?
Just mind your own business, then.
It was your welfare I had in mind, young woman. And don't you ever speak to me like that.
Well, I won't be speaking to you in future, because you have got a wolf mind.
Have I?
Yeah.
I suppose it was a figment of my imagination that climbed over your back fence.
It's our fence, and he's my mate, so just stay out of my life, Mr. Cross. Or should I say, Mr. Nosy?
Don't you have any respect for your elders? I'm going to have a word with your father about you.
Well, you can do what you like. Hey, have that. That's for your brain, Harry.
So what's George Williams said?
They were on a loser.
That all?
More or less. That's why I decided to wait till you came back.
What he should be doing is taking it up at national level with his full backing.
Yeah, well, he's playing personal politics, if you ask me.
But our union's never been united, has it? If we could get this strike made official, that'd be over inside a week.
Yeah, I wish we could. But you know the National Executive. They just think that we're a bunch of hot-headed militants.
They should realise by now that we're the front line, shouldn't they? They'll back us, lad. They've got to.
But what do I tell the lads when the regional officer says that we've no chance?
Look, you leave George Williams to me, OK? You tell your lads to stick to the guns. Now I'm with them all the way. And as far as I'm concerned, it is official.
Official?
Yes.
You know what you're taking on, don't you?
Of course I do. And I'll take full responsibility. Look, I'm sorry I can't guarantee the strike pay, but I'll do me damnedest.
Well, just you saying it's official will raise the morale. The rates were going down, I don't mind telling you.
You tell the lads it's going to be all right. With the backing of the district committee, lad, we can't go far wrong.
Well, cheers, Bob. Thanks very much.
My pleasure. I'll phone George Williams tomorrow, then I'll ring you, OK?
Yeah, great. I'll see you. Bye, Mrs. Grant.
See you, love.
Ta-ra.
You're taking a chance, aren't you?
How do you mean?
Telling him to tell the men it's official when it's not.
As far as I'm concerned, it's official. It's all right for them fellas down in London and the fancy officers calling us a bunch of militants up in Liverpool. It's us getting thrown on the scrap heap, innit?
Haven't you finished that jigsaw yet? Look, I had to tell Sheila. Supposing she'd have heard from somebody else. I would have looked her right in the eye, wouldn't I? Especially as I was supposed to be watching. Anyway, have you thought where this MyOb can be? I've been racking my brains now. Well, I can't think at all. Look, I'm a man that doesn't easily lose his temper, but you're pushing me, Ralph. You're really pushing me. I'm going to count up to 3. If you haven't spoken to me by then, I'm going to take you outside and we'll sort this lot out. 1. Talk to me. Tell me I'm nosy. Say anything, but speak. Look, Ralph, we've known one another for years. It's sad when it comes to this. And only because I was doing a neighbourly duty. 2. I still remember me boxing training, you know. Left jab, right hook, uppercut and bellow. Are you going to speak to me? Right, that's it then. 3. Come on, outside. Come out here and sort it out like a man.
I could kill you, you silly old fool. Don't forget your bad heart.
Oh, you're talking to me now, are you? Now I've challenged you.
Dad, don't talk soft. And you shouldn't have said anything to Sheila.
Why didn't you say that before instead of sulking?
I wanted you to know what it was like, because the way you're going on, no one will be talking to you.
Everything all right, Harry?
Yes, fine.
You haven't got enough to occupy your time, that's the trouble.
Some sort of game, is it?
Hi, it's Ralph playing silly beggars. Come on, open the door.
Only if you promise to stop spying on the neighbours.
Spying on the neighbours?
Oh, I caught one of Cadden's boyfriends getting over the back fence and I told Sheila, hardly spying.
Well, are you going to look for something to do?
Yes. Open the door.
That's why I'm here.
How do you mean?
I'm involved in a community project and I want you to help me.
I think we've enough of the case to go to the hospital medical committee.
Are you sure?
Almost. We've isolated 6 cases where the women were young enough for there to be a real alternative, laser or hormone treatment.
And he just went ahead and operated.
That's why he's driving a Mercedes.
So we go to the medical committee, what then?
We put our case forward, and he'll be asked to defend his record. Yeah, at least that's the way I think it'll go. I've never been involved in anything like this before.
Me neither.
Then, I suppose he'll get his knuckles rapped.
Is that all?
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't help the poor women, though, does it?
I'm afraid not. But we've done our best.
So what's the modest tutorial about, then?
The influence of the sugar industry on the city.
We lost a lot of members when that refinery closed down.
Could be embarrassing tomorrow, though.
Why? You got through your work all right, haven't you?
It's not that. It's who's going to be there.
So what's the problem?
Matty. And Mo. Hey, do you know how Karen saw them together? In town.
Come on, She, you're best out of it.
Suppose they split up.
It won't come to that.
Won't it?
No.
I think it's a great idea, and I'm sure Ali will enjoy being a community watchman.
Lollipop men unpaid.
Well, unpaid in monetary terms, but think of the returns in satisfaction and gratitude.
Well, that's right. Who else is involved?
Well, nobody as yet, but there's a committee and sure to be lots of volunteers.
And you'll supply the lollipop?
Of course.
And wet weather gear?
I'll have to see what I can do about that.
Do you think we'll need to be insured?
That's a good point. I'll have a word with a friend of mine in the business.
Where is it exactly?
Dortmund Way.
Oh, I know where that is.
By the way, Paul, do you know where MyOb is?
MyOb? I don't think so.
I just mentioned to young Pat that Terry had gone out early and he said he'd gone to Myob.
Myob? How'd you spell that?
M-Y-O-B, I suppose.
It could just mean mind your own business.
Hello, Sheila. Enjoy your break?
Yes, thanks, love.
Good book. Well, I don't know. I've only just got it out of the library.
Hardly bedtime reading.
Between you and me, I've been approached to become a magistrate.
Really?
Well, it's a long way to go yet, of course.
What do you have to do?
Well, your name's put forward, and if it's accepted, you go for training. And if they think you're suitable, you take the bench.
Can anybody do it?
Oh, yes, it's a very democratic process. Mind you, I suppose it does help if you know the right sort of people, as in all walks of life. Gee, I'm really looking forward to the challenge, if I'm accepted. I mean, I think standards have dropped so low these days. I mean, I know there's a lot of unemployment and youngsters have nothing to do, but it's no excuse for foul language and vandalism.
Well, I blame the parents.
Absolutely. And if they won't do anything about it, it's up to the rest of us to step in and put them on the straight and narrow.
You are looking forward to it, aren't you?
I think my experience as a school teacher will come in handy.
Sheila!
By the way, I had a little letter from our Barry this morning.
Oh, how is he?
Enjoying himself. Lucy seems to be having a good time as well. See ya.
Hiya, Tony's just leaving.
Well, don't let me stop you.
I'll get off then.
We think we've got enough evidence to go to the hospital committee.
So it's shining armour and white charger time, is it?
Hardly.
Keep in touch, Tony.
Bye. Bye, Pat.
Do you have to behave like a spoiled schoolboy in front of him?
Well, I don't like seeing you make a fool of yourself, that's all.
We've got a case against this consultant. Don't you care about that?
I care about you. If Dr. Kildare wants to carry on with his campaign to further his career, then let him do it on his own. You can't take a consultant on.
You're just jealous of Tony.
Hang on. Do I have reason to be, then?
No! Our relationship's strictly professional.
Only he's not acting very professional, is he?
Oh, no. He's just an up-and-coming doctor and you're a part-time van driver. I can't think for the life of me why I don't take your advice when it comes to medical matters.